Hello, I am going to play through the songs in the first 5 lessons of our Laura Weber folk guitar instruction book so that you can have this as a reference while you're learning. These songs mostly focus on the D, A, and E chords. So I'm going to start with lesson 1, Skip to My Lou. This has a beat of 1, 2. We're going to use the thumb strum, which is play the bass note, which is the lowest note in the chord. In the case of D, it's our 4th string. So we're going to play the bass note and strum across the rest and call that a thumb strum. So the beat is 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm going to play it at a normal speed. So that'll be part of the practice, is to get up to speed. And this exercise here is mostly about changing chords. So here we go. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. Little wet rag and painted blue. Little wet rag and painted blue. Little red wagon painted blue. Skip to my loo, my darling. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Skip to my loo, my darling. Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Skip to my loo, my darling. So on the last strum, instead of 1, 2, I did 1, 2, 3, just to give it a little bit of a finish at the end. Song number 2 is Down in the Valley. This has a rhythm of 1, 2, 3. So we're going to play the same thumb strum, playing the lowest note in the chord. On a D, it's the 4th string. On an A chord, it's the 5th string. So we'll play the bass note, strum across, but this time we'll do it 2 times. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Down in the valley, valley so low, hang your head over, hear the wind blow, hear the wind blow, dear, hear the wind blow, hang your head over, hear the wind blow. Now, one little tip is when you're playing this thumb strum, when you play the bass note, you can kind of rest your thumb on the string below, if you can see that. So I'm playing it and resting it, and then doing my brush strum from there. So that just helps you keep your fingers oriented into the right spot. Another thing is that you can't really see it, but I've anchored my pinky on the pick guard. So that just kind of helps me keep my hand in the right position. So you can try doing that. Don't have to do it if you like those fingers to be free, but it can kind of help you keep your hand in the right spot. Okay, so song number 3 is Chisholm Trail. These are all cowboy songs from the American West, and one reason we use these songs is that they're in the public domain, which means no one owns the rights to them, so it's okay to sing them and record them and share them. So Chisholm Trail is also thumb strum. It introduces the E chord, which I'm not going to explain where to put your fingers, but you can see here. So in your book you can look at the finger placement. For the E chord, the bass note is the low string, and we use all the strings in the guitar. So E is really a nice full chord, uses all the strings. So for Chisholm Trail, we've got a 1-2 rhythm, and we're using our thumb strum. And I'm probably only going to do the first two verses. So we're starting on A, and here we go. Usually you play the strum maybe 2 times as a little bit of an introduction before you start singing. Come along, boys, and listen to my tale. I'll tell you all my troubles on the old Chisholm Trail. Come-a-tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come-a-tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. 2 strums there. $10 horse and a $40 saddle. I'm yelling and punching those Texas cattle. Come-a-tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come-a-tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. Cloudy in the west and it looks like rain. Of course the old slicker's in the wagon again. Come-a-tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come-a-tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. So just a little bit on the song, all these songs. So these songs are about cowboys driving cattle across the west toward the west coast, and these made these sounds to kind of herd the cattle. So they would talk to the dogs who were running, trying to keep the cattle in line, and they'd go, "Tie-yi, yip yip." So that's where some of these strange words in the songs come from. Oops, gonna pause. I hear someone at the door.